All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast. My name's Will. In the studio with me today, David C. Ruff.
Hello, Will. I've gotten a little bit of blowback regarding the coffee I'm drinking. It's like my fourth cup of the day, fourth cup of the morning. And I felt a little weird about it, but then I remembered I'm just a chill guy. So deal with it.
Is the Mick Cafe hitting today?
It tastes like it always does.
That's not your fourth cup of Bing Bong.
Yes, it is.
4 cups of Bing Bong. That's too much coffee, Dave.
I'm a chill guy.
So Brett had a hankering this morning. He said he gets it once a year. He wanted McDonald's breakfast, so he hit the squad up.
Yes.
Dave's the only person to get a coffee.
Yeah.
I always hesitate to order liquid when someone's picking up for me.
I had that thought.
I didn't want to be that guy.
Okay.
I had that thought, but at the end of the day, I remembered I'm a chill guy.
You are the chill guy.
Okay, fill me in. I need some context here about the chill guy
You're not going to get it.
What?
You're not getting any context.
I'm just speaking from the heart.
We got Dillon Shivery. He just got a haircut and immediately put his hat back on.
I told you, man, the first week after my cut, it doesn't look right. My haircut really hits 1 week after my cut.
I just think you're overthinking it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's a long time to have your hair not look right.
I know. It doesn't look terrible. It's prime 1 week after my cut. So I time it that way.
You and Prime have very different haircuts.
That's true. He's got a great white beard that I'm pretty jealous of.
Should I not be plucking the whites out of my beard like I have been?
You pluck?
You've told me before you're envious of my grays and my limited facial hair.
I know. Do as I say, not as I do. I've been plucking them out. Someone said that if you pluck it out, 4 more grow back.
That's an old wives' tale. It's not true. Can I share?
It wasn't my wife who told me that.
You have a problem with older wives?
Can I share Dillon's
Age ain't nothing but a number.
cute dad anecdote of the week?
Dillon Shivery.
So, got a text this morning from Parks' mother. Dallas is her name. She said, I got something to tell you. She showed me a screenshot from a text from one of his friend's mothers. His friend is a girl. She lives about a quarter of a mile from the school. They're big buds. They hang out after school a lot. Big friends. She has asked for Parks to be dropped off each day at their house before school so they can walk to school together.
That's a chill sitch.
How cute is that?
It's pretty cute.
It's mega cute
Why wouldn't you just get dropped off at school, though?
because they want to walk together.
Nah.
They're friends. They're buds.
I hated walking to school.
I think he might have a little crush on her, but
So you getting friend zoned?
I think he might have a crush on her, dude. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Just making
I
sure.
don't think so. Anyway,
making
mega
sure.
cute scene I wanted to share. Proud dad moment. Got some cute shit going on.
They should rollerblade together.
Then you got to store them at school. You got to throw them over your shoulder or something. I don't know how it works,
Okay.
but
Do you want to blade or not?
I don't want to blade. No,
Has he ever bladed?
he's never bladed.
Have you ever seen the movie Brink?
No.
All-time decom.
Is it about Cameron?
No.
Well, then I
No,
don't want
it's
to
about
watch
a dude
it.
named
Then I don't
about a
wanna
dude
watch
named
it.
Brink. I mean, I don't know what's your problem?
Well, her name is Brink.
It's kind of a red flag to host a podcast with a dude that's never seen Brink. You ever seen Johnny Tsunami?
No,
What the fuck, dude?
that's not my wheelhouse. I think you know it.
Also, he's dressed like a skater today.
Johnny Tsunami's not your wheelhouse, so you don't like mountain vibes in Vermont?
Yeah,
You
you
don't
might
like-
want to run that one back.
Yeah,
No.
you're built to be a sky, dude.
I'm dressed like a skater. I have a flannel on.
No,
from
this
Poncho.
it's
Yeah.
giving skater.
Yeah, you look like you're a real bro from Simi Valley.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay,
yeah,
I'll
you kind
take
of
that.
do. It's the backwards hat's not helping the situation.
I know.
Let's see what it looks like. Show the people.
I'd rather not.
You just
now
got
I have
a
hat hair. It's like a double whammy.
The hat
Shut the
mats
fuck
it down
up.
the right
Show
way.
us your scalp.
No. I need it fluffed to look decent.
No, show us your hair.
Come on, dude.
Unveil the haircut.
Let me get it fluffed a little bit. Hold
Oh,
on.
fuck. You need a week.
I know. I need a week.
Damn, you kind of have cop
It's a
vibes when
real
you take the
thing.
hat off.
It's a real thing, guys.
Are you a cop?
I think you know I'm not a cop. I work with you.
I can see you being
That's
undercover.
exactly what an undercover
I
cop
see
would
you
say.
every day.
You know you have to tell us.
It'd be a long con if I was.
Do they have to tell you?
Yeah,
No.
if you ask them. Isn't
I
that a
don't.
thing?
No.
I don't think they actually
It's
have
not.
to tell you.
I thought that was how you identified undercover
That's an
cops
old
at like
wives' tale.
underage bars.
No, your older wife told you that.
that would literally defeat the purpose of undercover cops.
You got me.
I think you guys might be wrong on this.
Nah,
No,
Dave's a lawyer.
okay.
I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, please do.
I mean, if I was infiltrating
Breaking
a
Bad,
biker
bro.
gang and one of the biker gang guys said, "Hey, are you a cop?" I'd be like, "Fuck no."
I typed in "do undercover" and it autofilled cops have to identify themselves. Let's click on that. Let's see. No, undercover cops generally do not have to identify themselves when asked. Okay, Dave was right. Lawyer Dave was actually he studied. He didn't skip this chapter.
Yeah,
very cool. Sorry for checking you. Like someone checked. You checked Randy yesterday on the game show.
Were you gonna make this about me now?
Randy, did you feel offended when that happened?
A little bit.
See?
How
But
many
I-
times
but I
would it
was
take
right, so.
if Dillon was at a music festival? How many times would it take for him to go up to a group of people and ask for like drugs? Like, how many times would it take before someone said, like, "Are you a cop?" I don't think it would take that many times.
I don't even know how to ask. Like, what's the code word when you ask for drugs from someone at a music festival?
I don't
You got
know.
any dank?
You got any?
Are people doing coke at music festivals? I'm
Yeah.
sure some.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
not like
Dave,
it's like
come on.
not top two.
Hey, Will, I have a compliment.
What?
I like that shirt, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a good looking shirt.
It's new. It's from our. You can see it's new by the creases on the sleeves.
Could I pull that off? You think?
I don't know. You can pull it off me, Playboy. It's from our good friends of the Retail Therapy Podcast. Our friends over at Canoe Club.
Ooh.
They
Shout
don't
out
sell
to
any
Canoe.
canoes, which is crazy.
What?
Deceptive.
There's not even a club you can join to canoe with people.
That's fake.
Yeah, yeah. I also got a Japanese robe in my order. My wife got home last night from a work trip and walked into our bedroom and saw me chilling in bed, just straight smoothing in bed.
Right.
And she
Smoothing.
was like, "What are you wearing right now?" I said, "It's my Japanese robe." And she was like, "Okay." And then I got out of bed and to go do some late night
Smoothing.
kitchen eating.
Oh, okay.
That brie cheese is gone, baby.
You weren't late night balling?
No. It was real eater hours. So I entered the kitchen and she saw me enter the kitchen and she looked at me and she just said, "You look fucking ridiculous. You should not be wearing this." It was giving Winnie the Pooh in his pajamas. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Oh, was it a 2-piece set?
No, just a one.
Oh.
Just a one. He doesn't wear pants.
He doesn't?
Has Winnie the Pooh ever worn pants?
I'm picturing pajama pants on him.
When he went to that black tie wedding, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he had to.
Oh, the one, the meme one?
No, I think it was like his like best friend from high school's wedding.
Oh.
He was in the wedding.
It's annoying that if you Google Winnie the Pooh pajamas, a bunch of Winnie the Pooh themed pajamas come up and not a picture of Winnie the Pooh wearing pajamas. Like, that's not,
Yeah, that's soft.
that is not smoothing.
All right, I just thought about how you would approach a group of cool teens for drugs. Ready?
Yeah.
Hey, who got the bag, slime?
That's cop. That's a cop phrase right there.
What it do? Who's got the coke?
I'd probably just say like, "You guys got blow or what?"
That's no blows. That's
Is that outdated?
I think so.
See, I don't know the term anymore. Not that I ever did.
Who's got that marching powder, yo?
You guys like to get wet?
That's PCP.
Yeah, I don't know if
Oh.
you should do that.
Don't do that at a music
That's
festival.
pretty aggressive.
Okay.
What does PCP make you do? I've never done PCP.
I think it makes you like immune to tasing.
cool.
So like when the cops eventually like swarm you, you got a good like 4 or 5 minutes longer than you would otherwise.
I think I would just say Coke. You guys got Coke?
I feel like you could slide in some blow.
Okay.
Yo, can I slide in some blow?
Yo, what's up? You guys got anything?
Yo, can I get a little bumperooski?
Hey, I'm trying to party. You guys gonna help me or what?
Hey, I'm really tired. I had a late night.
Bumperooski?
Yeah, don't say that.
No one's ever landed blow saying that.
Like, oh, I'm so tired right now. Do you guys have anything that might?
You guys got any coffee? You guys got any nose coffee?
There you go.
Nose coffee is good.
Nose coffee is good.
That's good. Nose beers was always a fun
What if we made like a coffee that
Okay.
we dyed white?
And you snort it?
No, you just make coffee with it.
No, you do an
Oh.
enema. Oh.
I'm not doing that.
Told y'all about the kid in high school that had a shirt that said, "Who needs friends when you have enemas like this?" And we were like, "I don't think you know what that means.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get a new shirt, my man."
Phrase doesn't make a ton of sense.
He
really.
did. He ended up relegating it to his gym shirt, which I appreciated. I feel like you get away with shit in gym class.
That's a real problem men after 35 have. They lose their friends and they just start doing enemas. It's not a good substitute for friendship.
What is Trump going to do to stifle male loneliness? I guess Trump doesn't have male loneliness anymore because he just has Elon
Dude,
chilling
he's
with him at all
surrounded by
times.
loots.
Dude.
He's surrounded by loots at all times.
He really is.
Elon's got 3, maybe 4 months tops before like
The
it's like,
shine's
all right, you
gonna-
got to get out of here.
The shine's
dude.
gonna wear
You're
off. Like,
fucking
hey man,
annoying.
like
Is there
I
truth?
appreciate what you've done for me, but can you go home?
You're fucking wearing me out.
Is there truth to the notions that he's been calling himself co-president in meetings with people, and
No.
Trump is just like, "Excuse me."
There's no way.
If
But-
I was president-elect and I had a billionaire next to me calling himself co-president, I'd be like, "You need to fucking slow your roll right now. I will take away your Starlink government funding."
Is this like a Dwight Michael situation?
Mm-hmm.
Assistant to the
Mhm.
regional manager. You guys seen that show? Kids, can I have some Coke?
Remember that old tweet
Hey,
about
kids.
Trump said about Elon about how if he
Yeah.
asked him to get on his hands and knees and beg him that he would. Remember
Mhm.
that one?
And he did. And he did.
Now they're best buds.
I feel like it's a one-way thing.
Yeah.
I feel like he's getting smoked here for too long. Like, all right, you
Elon
gotta go
leaves-
back to Austin.
Elon leaves the room and he looks around. He's like, "This fucking guy! Like, I swear to God."
Oh my God.
There's definitely a side text.
Annoying guy.
Yeah, side texting for sure.
guy
Oh yeah.
never
There's
stops.
He's getting
a
side texted like crazy.
there's a non-Elon group that that Trump's just cooking it.
Absolutely his best material is in that group.
his phone.
He's always overlapping at memes.
Who is this Doge character I keep hearing about? I know.
Check me out over on Blue Sky.
I made a blue sky this weekend.
You did?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, the reason I did it was just so I could get my name, just in case like it took off.
Oh, fuck.
But like, I'm not gonna lie. As much as the Twitter feed sucks with a bunch of political stuff that I don't want, I just want shit posts.
Is it just a lib haven over there?
It's just like I entered in my
Lib Haven.
I entered in my my interests, and I tried to enter in things that had nothing to do with politics because I don't want to scroll politics on my timeline. And now I just get a bunch of. Actually, you might love this fucking app because all I'm getting is like space photos and stuff. I said I liked nature, and like now I'm just only getting nature stuff.
I watched a dope video about the size of the universe yesterday, and it has a lot of real estate in my brain right now. It's really cool. I might share it with y'all one day.
I don't think they can
I've got
quantify the size of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't matter. My human brain can't comprehend it anyway.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
why would I watch it?
It was this
Are
man.
you sure it was a real documentary?
It was this man standing in an empty swimming pool. It was 50 meters by 25 meters and like, I don't know, 3 meters tall, 2 meters tall. And he said, he took like little pieces of cereal. I said, "This is one universe." He said, "I'm going to show you how many, I'm sorry, not universe, galaxy. This is one galaxy." He goes, "I'm going to show you how many galaxies there are in the observable universe." And he filled this entire pool and he goes, "Okay, these are all galaxies. One of these, this is the Milky Way. There are like billions of stars in this Milky Way." And then he said, and then he pans out and there's 355 of those pools filled to the brim with little pieces of cereal. And those all represent galaxies in the universe.
Is this why cereal's costing so much at the grocery store right now?
I think you're missing the boat a little bit
This,
on this
this
one.
seems like it could have been done in a reel and
Yeah.
not a documentary.
Are you
was
just
so
watching
fucking cool.
documentaries of dudes making big ass bowls of
It
cereal?
was so fucking
Ah.
cool.
Did they pour milk in?
No milk. No milk.
Okay. Was it raw milk?
Again, no milk.
Was
Okay.
it
Raw
Fruity
milk's
Pebbles?
coming back.
It was just cereal like the size of a Cheerio, basically representing a
don't-
galaxy.
Hello.
Cheerio.
Were they honey nut?
I think
Dude,
you guys are
I
kind of
would've fucking
missing.
just straight up.
You
dove in
you're
that.
missing the exercise here and the point
Yeah.
of it.
I would have Scrooge
Uh-huh.
McDuck that.
Yeah.
Dude.
I was a big fan of Frosted Cheerios. Were they Frosted Cheerios?
Dude,
This-
Frosted Cheerios, are they still around?
This
Can you still get
conversation
those?
just
Yeah,
isn't
dude,
going
so-
the way I intended it to. But
Dude.
that's okay.
I would wait until they got all the cereal out, then I'd get my board and I would just fucking skate that pool.
It wasn't a skatable pool. It had
Maybe
it
not for you.
had right angles at the bottom. It wasn't smooth. It wasn't smoothing. Sorry.
No, there's a way.
You get to one end and you have to turn right back around because you hit a wall. You know.
You guys got any blow? I just hit a wall.
That's good. Call back.
Can I do
What
some
was this doc called? Sorry, Will.
Oh, no, go ahead. What was the doc called, Dylan? Dock us up.
While you're doing your thing, I will find it.
Okay. Tomorrow, listener voicemails drop. 888-618-4422. Get out, be tactical. Next week, we'll be doing one free episode on the feed. We'll be doing one Patreon episode. If we get enough worst of Thanksgiving stories, we're going to sprinkle those in with some voicemails. If you would like to submit a story, you can either email worstof@washmedia.com or you can go to washmedia.com and you can just click on the worst of logo, and there's a form right there that you can fill out. We've gotten a rough number of submissions as of late, so this is a call to all of you out there. We love doing worst of episodes. Maybe our audience is too old at this point to recount their terrible time, but Dave is literally SMDHing right now. He's shaking his damn head right now.
We've got a lot of new listeners. I know this because when we get a follower from a reel, a clip of circling back, it'll tell you like, this guy followed you because of this reel. So
guys.
I'm talking to you, new listener. Why don't you jump in? And hit us with the worst of.
I know y'all have had some terrible night before Thanksgivings.
Some of the biggest blackouts you have are the night before Thanksgiving.
You're back with the boys.
In the garage, sitting on a Coleman cooler.
You're all sitting at someone's parents' house, and you're like, how are we gonna get home from the bar tonight? And it's like, dude, I don't know. I think we just figured it out.
You forgot a Bluetooth speaker, so you get like a bucket and you put your cell phone in it. It's a callback.
Send us your stories. Go to youtube.com/circling back. Subscribe. If you want some new Christmas sweaters, I got some news for you. Washmedia.shop's got those. We have a bunch of holiday sweaters up there. We're going to be adding more today and tomorrow and officially launching them on Thursday, but there's some up right now that you can get. And later in this episode, we will be talking about some of the ideas that didn't get made. Might need someone to go take a photo of the board before we do that so Randy can put it on the screen. I'll have Brett Slack Randy a photo of the board. Does that sound good, Randall?
Slack it to me, Daddy-o.
Before we get into the episodes, hear from our friends over at earlybirdcbd.com. These are recreational hemp gummies that contain around 2.5 milligrams of natural THC and around 12.5 milligrams of CBD in each gummy. They just dropped off the bag for us at the office, and those things flew like wildfire.
Shout out Justin. Shout out Early Bird. I might have been the only guy at a King Gizzard show to be on 2 Early Birds.
No, I don't think you were. 2's not that crazy. If you're at a,
I didn't know you like to get wet.
It's not that.
Oh,
it's the other stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty tame.
Yeah.
It's so tame that you can use them to go out, and you're not going to be all out of sorts. You're not going to get crossed up.
it's the perfect high.
You
It
can
really is.
use them the way I use them, which is as you crawl into bed. And you just want to get a little chill about you while you're maybe watching MTV's The Challenge.
Cozy is the word I use.
Okay, that's a good
Will's
one.
just eating brie, just on Early Bird.
No comment on that, Playboy. That fig conserve hits different with the early bird gummies. Anyway, if you want to get 20% off your first purchase, use promo code CB20 at earlybirdcbd.com. If you purchase before, these codes are brand new. So go load that card up. CB20 for 20% off at earlybirdcbd.com. Dillon, we're in the presence of a hero.
Yes, you are actually. Hero times 2. But before we get to that, I just shared a link to the video I was talking about. It's by Epic Spaceman. He has over 400K subscribers on YouTube. And it's called I Poured All the Galaxies in the Universe into a Pool. It's worth the 15 plus minutes. It's pretty crazy. Anyway.
15 plus minutes is not a documentary.
I didn't use the word documentary. I believe you guys did.
I think you said doc. That's how you
Pull the
introduced it.
tape!
I think I said video.
Pull the tape!
Randy, run that back.
Yeah, Randy, can you pull the tape?
I'll pull the tape later.
Email Dillon at washmedia.com if you use the word documentary.
Email him
please
right
do.
now.
Please do. Anyway,
Oh, I just got a text that says, yeah, Dillon definitely used documentary.
back to my heroics. So on Halloween of 2017, I can't believe it's already been 7 years since I've been a hero for 7 years, basically 7 plus. So 7 years ago, I was driving to go meet up with some friends and Parks and his mother to do some trick-or-treating. And I was on this windy road in Northwest Austin, and I was the first one to drive upon a truck that had flipped, was on its side, and I had to cut this man out of his cab. I had to cut the seatbelt. I didn't cut him. I cut the seatbelt in order to free him from the truck. Crazy.
Was it on fire?
It wasn't on fire. But if it was, I probably still would have done the same thing, David.
Was it smocking?
It wasn't smocking.
Okay.
There was no, it was just the truck was just flipped over, and I was a hero that day. I talked about it. We talked about it on here. Big deal.
It was probably touching base at that point.
He's definitely not on this show.
Yeah. We
Let's
didn't exist in 2017.
Fast forward to yesterday morning, Tuesday morning. I'm leaving for work. I'm driving along this road that is a quiet road. It's a heavy pedestrian road. It's hard to get over 25 miles per hour on this road. There are typically cars parked along this road. I'm driving along, headed to work, and I don't even notice it at first because, like I said, there are cars usually parked along this road. And I look to my right, and I see that the car next to me is not parked. It is actually on its side. There's broken glass around it. And I'm like, holy shit, this car is flipped over and there are no emergency vehicles around. This must have just happened. I pull off to the side, I look in my rearview mirror, and I see some pedestrians sprinting over to this car. It is a Toyota Prius. It is on its side.
Okay.
As I get out of the car, I walk up. I see the guy in the car bust out one of the side windows. It's like, all right, clearly he's still in here. Let's see what's going on.
He was probably relieved to see a cop show up.
Yeah, I walk up to the car, and as I'm getting there, like I said, another pedestrian is arriving at the same time. The man is okay. His arm is a little banged up. He's holding it. It's hurting him a little bit, but otherwise, he's okay. He's clearly shaken. He's breathing heavily. Adrenaline was pumping. And I'm wondering how on a road that you drive so slowly on, can you flip a vehicle?
There's no speed in that area of town.
No, you can't speed on this road.
Can't do much
really.
giddy up.
What street is it?
I don't want to say because it's right by where I live, and I don't want to give away my residence.
What's your unit number in your building?
I forgot. The name of the street doesn't add anything to the story.
I'm asking for myself just so I can paint a picture, a Robert Frost poem in my head.
It's close to the P. Terry's that is on South Lamar.
Okay.
Ah.
What do you think of the new chicken bites there?
They're okay.
They're okay.
They're okay.
They're okay.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go there just for the chicken.
they're
bites.
not. They're not.
Rhodes
Wendy's.
didn't like him.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't think they're not for kids.
They're just okay.
I thought they were bad.
Like bad or like bad?
Not bad, as in like
They're just okay.
They tasted rubbery.
They've
Oh.
since remedied that a little bit, and I think they've changed something about them because that was my first take as well, and now they've gotten a little more crispy.
Okay, because I got them the first week they came out. So
I
will
did
go
the
back
same
to 'em.
thing. I think I got them release day.
So the first question that the other pedestrian asked this guy is, "How did this happen?" Which I thought was a pretty appropriate thing to ask on a road that you go so slowly on. He goes, "I don't know. I was looking down, and before I knew it, I was up on the side of this little embankment. And in the picture I posted, you can see there's a steep but small embankment right next to the road. So he just went over the curb, and his wheels just went up and tipped over.
You think he was pissing in a bottle?
I think more likely
Pissing in a bottle,
he was on his
baby.
phone. I think he was on his phone. I
That's
looked
so
down, and his
embarrassing.
phone is on the ground. It was hanging by the charging cable.
Aux.
That's pretty dope that it was still connected.
So yeah, so I reached down like, "Hey man, here's your phone." I pull it up. I don't pull it up, but as I pick it up, the screen lights up, and he just has some text messages that are popping. The dude was clearly on his phone. I mean, nothing else makes sense
He
here.
was probably talking to his fantasy league about a Monday Night Football game. Just absolutely mobbing on the way to work.
I don't know what was going on, but the dude was on his phone, and hopefully he learned a lesson. That's the lesson for everyone out here. Don't text and drive.
I mean, that's coming from a guy who
Yeah.
loves texting and driving.
If you're gonna do it on top of your steering wheel.
Exactly.
Like Dillon.
Yeah, so you can at least see the road.
Do you feel like there might be like something going on in your life where
I don't
like you would
know.
just have car? Because like you've had 2 flip cars, you've had the Luby situation.
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
day that you got a new car, you had someone rear end you. Like
Yeah.
I feel like you had a bunch of Mustangs going after you.
The positive here, though, is in all these
Okay.
incidents, no one's gotten hurt. This guy had a banged up arm, like I said.
See, that
but
feels
he
like
walked
more,
away.
that feels like more of a message to you than it does like someone trying to kill you. Like, is the universe
I don't
sending
know.
you messages to stop texting and driving?
Or
I
maybe
don't
just
even
stop
do that
driving
anymore.
altogether.
I don't do it anymore.
You are getting to the age where we might need to take the keys away.
I'm 41, man.
You think
Come
Biden
on.
still drives?
No.
No, why would he drive?
I don't know.
Queen
Maybe-
Elizabeth drove like old ass.
Hello.
Ain't no way that dude's driving.
I'm the queen.
So we're like, do you need help out of this car? He goes, yes, but I need a minute. Because he was shook.
He had to zip his pants back up.
he
'cause
wanted
he'd
to
been
get
pissing.
he wanted to get a selfie upside down.
Yo, I live, bitch.
He was like, man, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I was driving to my job. I got to call my boss. I was like, it's fine. Hey, man, this stuff is fixable. You're okay. That's what's important here. I was trying to pep him up.
You think there's a chance he was ghost riding it?
He was in the vehicle. So, no.
Well, yeah, he jumped in when he saw things getting a little hairy.
Yeah,
and
he
then
tried to save it.
Decided to try to figure it out.
So this other man, this pedestrian, and I, we helped this gentleman up through the driver's side window. I think it was, passenger side window of his car. And we help him out. And that was that.
So the ambulance has to show up.
There was another woman had walked up to that point. She said, I'm going to call the police. And she was like, do you need ambulance? And I was like, if you say a car slip, they're going to send the whole squad's coming. So you might as well just get on the horn and call them.
Had I been there, not only would it have gone down a little differently,
Mm-hmm.
but here's how it would have gone down. I would have assembled a team because it would have been really fun to like push the car back over.
yeah.
Dude, yes.
Have you
a
ever-
Prius too? That's like not a heavy car.
Oh, it's doable.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to move a car?
Yeah, there's a guy in high school who used to move his car to different parking spaces.
No, we had a party one time, and this person tried to leave the party. I think she had been drinking, and decided that she was going to just do the worst backup job of all time, and she backed into a garden. And so we were like, all right, we all came back to the house hammered, and we were like, all right, we got to figure out how to move this car. We didn't have the keys to it, so we couldn't pull it forward. We also didn't want to mess anything up. So three of us were like, all right, we're gonna move this fucking car. We did not move it an inch. At no point did it even get close to coming off the ground.
In high school, my sister drove a Jeep Wrangler.
They're cleaning the
They're
windows.
cleaning windows.
They're
Oh,
cleaning
okay.
the
It sounds like they're
windows.
throwing basketballs at the window right now.
We got an email yesterday. They're cleaning windows.
Fucking wall ball.
Seriously.
My sister drove a Jeep Wrangler in high school, and she had the top off of it during like the warmer months.
I usually take the top off the defense.
Shut up.
And it was a stick shift, so you could easily hop in and put the car in neutral. Her friends would move it to the other side of the school like almost every
That
other
shit's
day.
hilarious.
It was so funny.
That's funny.
She got annoyed after a while, but it was a really funny prank.
I thought I got my car stolen at HEB one time because they have 3 levels of parking there, and I parked on the bottom level. And when I took the elevator down, I went to the second level, not thinking about it, and I was positive that like it was just gone.
Yeah,
Like I'm done. Someone just stole my car.
yeah.
It's not that funny.
What? The clanks? Clank
It
squad.
doesn't sound like, I don't know if the people at home can hear it, but it just sounds like they're beating on the windows. Not like they're like streaking them. It just sounds like they're like hammering.
No,
at
it
the
sounds
windows.
like 1,000 birds are flying headfirst into the window,
Mhm.
and they're all dying.
Don't bring that up around Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Anyway.
It's all that window bird attractive spray that you put on there. Read my article.
Anyway, that's my story.
You think homie might have been thrown to the game? Drunk drove the whip?
It was about 9:20 a.m. and said he was on his way
Okay.
to
Oh,
work.
so he's got a real problem.
No, he didn't seem drunk. He
Okay.
just seemed like he was distracted by his phone.
Maybe he'd been up at like a late night poker game where he'd been drinking heavily.
Maybe he was up late night balling.
Maybe he was leaving his boy's living room. Left the 48 other guys there.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
He had gone to a dinner the night before with 8 other men and had gone really well. And the conversation was so intense that like he just forgot to like go home and go to bed. So he was tired driving into work and he just rolled that bit.
It annoys me that the
I don't know,
the 8
yeah.
great men dinner or however many great men dinner. It annoys me that they re-edited the reel to not have the guy drinking a beer in it.
It was
they really?
It was a 0% alcohol Corona.
Yeah,
I
but
remember
only
looking
a
up, yeah.
trained eye would pick that up.
Yeah.
Real drinkers know.
Yeah, real drinkers know that that's not a real drink.
I'm not opposed to doing a 0.0 Guinness at this point.
We
We
got
got
some in the
some.
fridge for a
Do
while.
we?
Not anymore. I don't.
I
think.
liked the 0. It's a little sweeter, but overall it's pretty decent.
You know, if you get one of those 0.0 Guinness and you chug it, you drink it fast enough, you can get drunk.
Really?
Your body will like, it'll hit it so fast that your body will be like, oh, fuck, this must be alcohol. And before it realizes it, you feel the effects. It only lasts for like 3.5 minutes, but there's a little window there where it's like, oh, bro, I chugged a beer, and then your body's like, no, there's no alcohol.
Wait
We
a
just
minute.
–
tested it.
We had a girl one time bring a bottle of non-alcoholic wine to a party, and she didn't look like she was having very much fun. I said something, and she was like, "Yeah, I don't know. It's not. I feel like everyone's hammered, and I'm not." And I was like, "I
didn't
like that
know.
you're not like doing placebo effect right now. I respect this about you."
Yeah.
I had to point out to her, yeah, the wine you're drinking has no alcohol in it. It's grape
Oh.
juice.
Congratulations. You do have to drink to have
Drinking
fun.
grape juice.
Yeah, you do.
Did she bring Welchers like sparkling
No,
grape juice?
no. Credit to her. It looked very legitimate, and I was like, "What do you like? What's going on?" Like, she's like, "Yeah, I've drank most of this bottle of wine. I don't feel anything."
Don't those beers still have like traces of alcohol in them?
I don't know.
Like if you drink like 10,000 of them, you'd feel something.
I think like O'Doul's might, but
Yeah.
I can't speak to like the 0.0 Guinness.
It's truly hard to say.
Sometimes you just want to have a creamer though, you know? Pint of plain. I just like the ritual, you know?
I hear you.
I
I
want
to
to
split the G.
I'm devastated that there's a Kelly's Irish pub get together next week when I'm out of town.
I'll be there.
Bear never confirmed. I think he found out it was just me and Dillon. And he's like, yeah.
No, he's got other loots he's going to invite, not just you guys.
Was it Brad Key was also on that text in that text group?
I don't know. Was Brad
Oh.
Key in that bish?
I don't think he was in that bish.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe I imagined it.
Can we hear from our friends at Muggsy? Oh, the makers of damn comfortable clothing for guys everywhere. These guys started reinventing the jeans game in 2015. Now they make the best jeans, chinos, tops, joggers, everything ever. They've got numerous retail locations that you should go check out because you're going to be like, wait, I thought this was just a denim company. Why do they have these dope-ass crew necks? Why do they have these nice cashmere blends? Like, what's going on here? If you haven't checked them out, I implore you to go do so. They work with some of the best designers and manufacturers around the world to deliver the finest quality fabrics directly to your door. Their entire goal is making guys more comfortable at work, at the bar, on the course, wherever. Get your stretchy on. When you're smoothing, get stretching.
I'm stretching right now.
Are you?
Jeans, yeah, hell yeah.
Stand up.
All right,
Put
fine.
that ass on the TL,
Fuck
dude.
Fuck it. Let's see it.
Damn, those are some nice light washes. Stretch out that pocket. Show them what it do.
I want to.
Yeah, see, normal jeans don't have that much give,
no.
but they look so regular. It's
Sorry,
amazing
guys.
what they've done.
Dave's on his ish too.
Oh, wow. Wow, he hit him with it. Is that a chill guy?
That's a hot boy.
Dude, that's chill guy.
chill guy Dave in the house.
These guys have over 18,000 5-star reviews for dudes of every shape and size. These are never too baggy, never too tight. Go pick some up. First-time customers get 20% back on their first order right now. All you got to do is head to Muggsy.com, enter your email, and the discount code is automatically added to your cart. Again, that's 20% back on the only jeans and pants you'll ever wear again. Free shipping, free returns. Bless you, David, on every single order. So the only risk is never knowing how great they truly are. Did Brett slack you?
Yeah, he slacked me.
Oh, slack me, slack, daddy.
Boom.
So we talked earlier about how we've got some Christmas sweaters out on the website, washmedia.shop. And I thought it would make sense to put up our brainstorm board and maybe talk out some of the ideas that got left on the cutting room floor. I will say that Washed Media, we don't have that many meetings. But when we do have the Christmas sweater meeting, it's probably the most fun meeting of the year for some reason.
The creativity really shines through when we have these meetings.
Randy, can you just zoom in on the top half of the board and we can start there? Do we want to start with Randy's hot to go idea?
I hate this one.
It's so
This grew on me.
yeah, and Sauce liked it. There's something here.
Yeah, but don't the listeners hate sauce?
I think he was giving you
Yeah.
a pity compliment on that.
Yeah.
No, he was like it.
It was
I'm sorry, hot to go's in the zeitgeist.
Let me just
right
say,
now.
Sauce would not give Randy a
Compliment. yeah.
pity compliment.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No, it's not Randy. I freaked with the vision.
I understand the vision. Randy made one of the ugliest initial designs that I've ever seen in my entire life.
No, that's not what happened.
The
What
hot to
happened
go
was
one?
what happened was I was like 1 or 2 minutes into my design process, and Will came over and said, "That looks like shit." And I'm like, yeah, I just started.
See, that's why I don't like screen lookers, dude.
Yeah. Well,
You start getting judgments before you're ready to unveil. It's fucked up. Well, the first 3 ideas were hot to go, Zin, and 8-ball. I don't know. I don't even know what the 8-ball was. The 8-ball just 8 snowballs?
I think it was more along the lines of
Santa doing cocaine?
Santa or maybe a reindeer just doing blow.
A good number of our ideas have been like some kind of fucked up Santa or reindeer. Like they've done too much drinking or drugs.
I would have liked to see what woke Rudolph would have looked like.
I think it was just Rudolph with a blue nose.
It's
Is
so
that right?
dumb.
Like an eyebrow
Wait.
piercing.
Brett was very big into woke Rudolph. He was. You can ask him what woke Rudolph meant.
I hate that idea.
I don't even remember
I
that.
hate it.
Woke Rudolph.
We never actually, we had an absolute boys reindeer idea that was just going to be reindeer being absolute boys, but I don't think we ever got the ball across the goal line in terms of design concepts for that.
Santa Roadies has legs, I think.
Just him cashing beers.
Yeah.
It would be
Behind-
kind of good to have him with like his Santa sack, and then
Behind the
it's just,
reins?
it's just clearly filled with a bunch of empty cans.
He's
Can he-
crashing into trees and shit.
Here's the thing, though. Yeah, he is getting pulled, and he is the sleigh driver. He's not doing any of the heavy lifting there.
Are you
As long as-
advocating for him drinking behind the reins?
I'm saying it doesn't matter. You could put any of us back there. The reindeer's doing. They know where to go.
You think so?
Yeah,
He's got to pull on those reins though. He's
Yeah.
got to direct them.
it's not like they're
like-
smart enough to like feel sadness because their nose is fucking red.
It's like riding a horse. Could you ride a horse drunk and it'd be like as safe as if you were sober?
It's not like riding a horse. You got how many reindeer? 12?
I'm just saying the
Like
horse.
you got a squad that's looking out for you.
The horse can use its brain to like, hey man, let's not drive off this. Like this is a one way. Let's not go down this road.
Yeah, but if I'm in the back of my buddy's Tahoe, cashing
yeah.
beers in the third row,
it's fine.
I'm not affecting anything on that.
He's just
on that
deleting
drive.
beers in the back of the Tahoe.
But you have no control over the Tahoe.
I'm confused. Horses understand the concept of one-way streets.
No, that's not a good example. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's not
like
really
here's a
straight.
cliff here. Let's
Okay,
let's
yeah.
not drive off or run off of it.
okay, but the
Let's not put two
reindeer,
wheels on the side and flip it.
Yeah.
the reindeer capable of like making fun of Rudolph and like being cliquish and standoffish.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they could guide the sleigh perfectly fine. They may miss a house or two. They may go to the wrong house.
They also have
Um,
magic abilities. Like these are not your grandma's reindeer.
So there you go.
I don't
So
think
I
my
could
grandma doesn't have any rain.
My grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Oh,
sorry.
I
I'm
didn't
sorry,
want to bring
dude.
that up. I'm sorry, dude.
Did Dillon help?
Nope.
One of the ideas was Moo Dang's little fat ass getting stuck in a chimney.
Yeah, that was when Mudang was more hot in the streets. Everyone knows I'm a haggis guy if we're going to go with
Right,
pygmy hippos.
right.
I do kind of wish we would have done Santa and reindeer doing the handshake meme.
Okay.
I don't know how you could dap up a
From the
reindeer's
Predator?
hoof, but like you just grab it.
Yeah, like
You Dillon, you son of a bitch.
I don't even know
Rudolph.
what movie is that from?
Predator.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm. It's Arnold and Carl Weathers.
rest in peace, Carl.
From Arrested Development?
Yes.
You getting a stew going?
Also from Happy Gilmore.
That's Carl Weathers?
And Apollo from Rocky. Yeah.
Okay. Did the Rudolph He Not Like Us one go off?
That is zeitgeist. Like very, very late zeitgeist.
But do you get it? It's Rudolph, and he's not like the other reindeer.
He's different.
Yeah.
And it's like the Kendrick Lamar song.
It felt like bullying. That's why we decided against it. That and it was a really, really harebrained idea.
Yeah.
Scroll down, Randy. Absolute Toys was not the worst.
My absolute toys.
My absolute toy. I'm chilling with my absolute toys. Assassination Snowball got made.
What's that one?
Polarizing.
Y'all made that one
Polarizing.
when I wasn't there, so I don't know. I got nothing to do with it. That was all y'all.
Well, I love the Santa Rudolph sweater idea.
I mean, I'm a liberal cuck, and I was okay with the Assassination Snowball sweater.
Yeah, that shouldn't be offensive.
Like,
It's zeitgeist.
Only person who died in that situation was the guy with the rifle.
yeah.
That's
Like,
not true.
Well, yeah.
If it
Oh
would
yeah, someone from the I'm sorry. Someone from the crowd did die.
if it would have gone my way, I would have actually had the snowball going over everyone's head in the sweater, but that got vetoed.
We were just making a play on an iconic photo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
What is
an
Dear
iconic.
Secrets?
Service.
That's a bullet point underneath Assassination Snowball. The Dear Secret Service was the reason that I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Whenever that got thrown out, I was like, okay, a bunch of Secret Service agent deer is actually hilarious.
With aviators on or
Yeah.
whatever they're yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
We pretty much just if we laugh when it gets thrown up there or when somebody puts it out, it's getting written on the board.
Yeah. There's no bad ideas. I'm not surprised that Santa 2 glasses of milk did not get made.
2 glasses.
2 glasses of milk, please. He could have been double fisting though.
Okay, the real eater sweater with Santa just eating cookies.
Is real eater like enough of a term that people would get it?
It's not geisty
not
enough.
within the confines of this room.
Not quite geisty enough.
Okay. What if it was just Santa eating the cookie over the sink?
Goblin mode Santa?
Yeah.
Something there.
Did we do Zin outline in the pocket?
No.
Or was that just that we did the how the Zinch stole Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
I do think the outline of the Zen in the pocket while he's like, maybe bending over in front of a tree, dropping presents would have been funny, but tough to pull off, I think.
I just don't know if it's going to do numbers.
Get the point across.
It's a better graphic than it is a ugly Christmas sweater.
I just thought of one.
What?
What if Santa's stuck in the fireplace?
It says, "Help me step, elf. I'm stuck."
And someone's trying to unstick him.
Correct.
Maybe his little pants are getting pulled down or something.
I mean, I don't know if we would put that on there, but you understand you understand. That's zeitgeisty.
Were you here yesterday for my Matt Gaetz stuck in the chimney idea?
No.
It's too niche. But it was going to say you're always 17 in your hometown.
Oh,
and
I
then it was
did.
going to be Matt Gaetz stuck in the
I did hear that
in
one.
the chimney.
Yeah, I'm not sure that one
Cross
would've gone
Canadian.
over super well.
Yeah, I don't really want to make Matt Gaetz merch.
Ray gun dancing Charlie Brown style.
That's a good idea.
I don't remember this one.
That's a good idea.
That was my idea.
It would be Charlie Brown going like this. I thought it was good.
Was that a Thriller move that she was doing?
I think it might have been. I wish she didn't retire. She should do, if she's not doing like traveling like performances in Australia, she's missing out on a great
Was she
opportunity.
shamed into retiring?
Yeah.
She could do the halftime show circuit.
That would actually be hilarious if Kendrick Lamar brought her out for the Super Bowl halftime show and just had her dancing on stage.
That would break the internet.
That would freaking break it.
That would be a meme moment.
We haven't seen the last of her.
No, she's going to be somewhere.
She has an OnlyFans. That's not true. I made that up to see how they would react, and they passed the test. So way to go. Well, Randy didn't.
Would you rather see Red Panda or Ray Gun at halftime of
Red
a
Panda's
Texas
the GOAT.
basketball game?
Red Panda's the GOAT. So
I did a Red Panda tweet from Circling Back at one point, and I was like, do people actually know who Red Panda is, or do I just know this because Mike is obsessed with her?
NBA Twitter knows.
Okay.
Yeah, big Red Panda people.
North Pole vaulter. We were just gonna have Santa with a huge crank.
So it was a crank play, huh?
I don't. That was Ask Brett. That was Brett's idea.
No, I think that was a Randy
North
play.
Pole
You're
vaulter.
the pole vaulter.
No, I was a hurdler, not a pole vaulter.
Dave, can you explain how we were gonna make the Big Daddy Mark Fala La La Lati?
That was my idea.
Was it just gonna be a selfie?
See, that one was mine. It was just gonna be him like just singing. It was just gonna say fa la la. I was gonna have music notes around him.
You know,
He could do a Christmas album.
I would listen to it.
Oh, wait, Randy, you got to explain the North Pole vaulter one.
I don't know. That was Brett.
I don't think it was.
I think he just was gonna have a pole that like was.
No. Remember the pole vaulting situation at the Olympics with the guy with the huge dick?
Was that what it was? It was
Yes.
just gonna be Santa's crank on. So it was a crank
Yes.
play. Okay.
Yeah, it was a crank play.
I will say we've had some ideas that weren't great. That's a bad idea. That one does like that is. How would that even
He's
look?
just clearing the bar and his hang down just catches it.
And the whole. How do you even like marry the North Pole with the pole vaulting?
Yeah, I think you just have it be like a spiral, red and white spiral.
It was a reach.
He cleared the bar. No, he didn't. His penis blocked him.
Santa C in NP, I thought was very funny.
It was a Tony
It-
P and DC play, but it's Santa C and NP. Do you get it?
North Pole.
I was watching a live stream from Tony P the other day, and he said that the crank reveal comments do not bother him. He thinks they're funny.
Well, it's like
Good.
a quarter of his traffic. People go in there
Yeah.
just to see about the crank.
Yeah, if you shit on those people, that you lose a significant portion of your audience.
Although if he said it bothered him, it might encourage more. So maybe he should have said it bothered
He
him.
handled it correctly.
I don't know.
No, he
For
didn't.
engagement purposes, I would have said, yeah, guys, please stop.
Oh, that's a good point.
You know
was-
what people do.
I would have said, I haven't even seen them. What are you talking about? And then more people would just comment more.
We have approved for design. It's being designed by one Ricky Prosper right now. Mrs. Claus looks absolutely fire tonight, and it's just Mr. and Mrs. Claus in the same vein as Jet and Pookie.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is going to pan out, but
The direction I gave Ricky, who's our talented graphic designer, is make her look just very Mrs. Claus. You don't make her sexy. You put an apron on her. Long
She's not going to be a
dress.
bad bitch.
yeah, I kind of wanted a sexy ass Mrs. Claus.
Oh, I think it'd be funny if she was just plain old, like from a children's book, Mrs. Claus.
She could still be slim thick.
She could.
Yeah, they should get Mrs. Claus to do the swimsuit issue. They got Martha Stewart last year.
Yeah, it's a good get if you
Nelly Corda.
if you can convince her to do it. It's a good get.
Hey, we did not do like Dillon wanted. He wanted to do a Hawk Tua one.
Mm-hmm.
We're like,
No,
dude,
I
we
didn't.
can't. It's just
Dylan was like, dude, she's so geisty right now. We
No, I
have to do a
didn't.
Hawk Tua.
I'm so over Hawk Tua. It's not even funny.
Did you see the tweet about Ellen?
No.
All right, I'll find it. Let's talk about the other ones.
Scroll up. Is there anything that we missed?
There was
Popeye's Elf goes hard. Is Popeye's Elf up on the site?
I don't know.
Not yet. I think we're fine tuning it right now.
Okay. Right now on the site, we have How the Zinch Stole Christmas, Snowball Assassination, I Was Inverted, Brat. Come on.
You get it?
Come on. Do you get it? It's like the Brat album,
But it's cold.
but it's more ours because it's cold.
right.
You know? Do you get it?
I get it.
Is Pants Milk not on this list?
Pants Milk's on there.
Okay. And then we just have a regular wash one. Is
Yeah.
Pants Milk going to do numbers or is no one going to buy it because no one knows that we're talking about Pants beers?
I mean, if you're a true backer, then you'll go. First of all, it looks good aesthetically.
I mean, he's pouring milk into his pants.
He is. He really is.
If you're a real one, you'll do it. Although we screwed up on it. It doesn't. Shouldn't pants have an apostrophe?
Yeah. Let's have him add an apostrophe to that.
It's your pants milk.
Question for you: where would the apostrophe go in this context?
Oh,
Obviously between the T and the S, dude.
there was so
Let's move on.
There would be. You're saying there would be a apostrophe because it doesn't. The beer doesn't belong to the pants. You're just doing a pants beer.
I think
You
they're
don't know
making.
that.
I think they're doing jokes, Randy.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right, I want to make sure.
Randy, never stop asking questions.
I don't know. You guys purposely made when
You're
you're
right.
here, your family like purposely made it the wrong yours. So I don't know. You could do that too.
Ty didn't take any English classes after 10th grade.
And it's
The
just,
system failed Tide, okay?
Okay.
If only the wife of Vince McMahon could fix this.
he found a home.
Question
At,
everything.
He found a home at Wilmons, though. He's doing great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's thriving.
Yeah.
You guys hired Vince McMahon?
Familiar with him?
He's unhireable. He doesn't need a job.
He's rich.
Not a great guy. Randy, I sent you that tweet.
Yes, you want me to put it up?
Yeah, I looked at this tweet and it just hit. And it's actually funny, but it actually is it's a phenomenal point. It says this is from someone on Twitter. I can't read it. It's increasingly clear that Ellen DeGeneres was an environmentally significant apex predator in the media ecosystem. She'd have extracted all entertainment value from the Hawk Tuah girl in a 3-minute segment and banished her back to anonymity, maintaining ecological balance. That's absolutely true.
That's
Yeah.
a very solid observation.
Just like the Damn Daniel kid.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Damn Daniel went on Ellen and was like, well, no more Damn Daniel.
Banished her back to anonymity. Yeah. She would have gotten her 50 minutes. We would have moved on.
Yeah. That's a really interesting way to look at Ellen.
No, she has a podcast. She's at the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight.
Ellen was?
Hawk Tuah.
Hawk
Oh,
Tuah.
I was like, what?
No, not Ellen.
His follow-up tweet is, "We got rid of the wolves and now we're surprised by all the deer." This guy's deep.
Yeah.
This
He's
guy has a
maybe
way
too-
with words. I like it.
Should we hire him?
Can turn a phrase.
Christopher. Can I tell you guys a story?
Were you a hero?
I was packing to go on a golf trip recently.
Okay.
And I was like, man, looks to be a little chilly on this golf trip. I need some performance menswear that brings life-changing functionality to my wardrobe. And I only had one place to go, Twillery. Dillon famously blew our entire wad of Dillery credit
Don't call it a wad,
to get one single jacket. And so I was just kind of only wearing some shorts that I got from Twillery. But they kindly started advertising with us again, and I decided to get some golf pants from them. I don't even know if they're golf pants. They're performance pants.
I came in way under my allotment, my budget
Great work.
allotment, by the way.
The pants that I got from them are phenomenal.
Yeah?
They knock. I have tried several different pairs of golf pants before, and the Twillery performance pants that I got are truly like the best cut that I've had, the best length and sizing that I've had. They're perfect for the golf course. I was so excited to get off my flight and change out of my pants and put on my golf pants. They're so comfortable.
I have a dope jacket that I am just waiting to wear once it gets cold enough, and it is super dope, but I can't wear it yet.
Whether you're headed to the office or airport, Twillery's line of suits, shirts, polos, jeans, and even performance pants will keep you cool. They won't wrinkle, and they got plenty of stretch to keep you comfy. To top it all off, everything, including the suits, are machine washable, so no more trips to the dry cleaners. As a special offer to our listeners, please use code WASHED18 for $18 off your first purchase of $139 or more at Twillery.com. Again, WASHED18, you get $18 off your first order of $139 or more at Twillery.com. Twillery, tailored for performance. Man, I went viral on Twitter, and I was checking to see Dillon, you went viral the other day. I retweeted you so I could track your numbers.
Thanks, man.
I'm struggling to see where you retweeted my viral tweet that was trying to try to amplify the washed voice on the Twitter timeline. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it, man. That's tough.
Ooh, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, I'm up to 1.8 million views on this, and I don't think I've gotten any from Dillon.
That's numbers, man.
He retweet shamed me the other day.
That's pretty sorry, Dillon.
Randy, can you put up the Turbo Guinness video, please?
Sure. Of course I can. I'll definitely do that.
You were all over this.
Randy.
Because I definitely knew that we were going to be watching this. Because I'm assuming it's in the rundown?
It's in the rundown.
There was no link beforehand.
I don't know.
So
Brett just liked my tweet, so he's either listening right now or it just came across his timeline. Oh, thank you, David. Thank you for that retweet.
Oh, that's from a few days ago.
Oh, yeah, I figured it would be. I don't retweet shame.
All right, here we go.
Oh. I mean, he's just putting a shot of espresso into a Guinness.
Those flavors, I've never thought about it, but they do seem like they would go extremely well together.
I would mess this up.
Yeah.
Barrett and I talk a lot about drink of the summer, drink of the fall, drink of the winter, whatever, on retail therapy. And there's never been something that I think actually goes at the absolute neck of an espresso martini. Like, people are still going to order them for years to come.
Too sweet.
You're drinking that. You need to make some at-home ones.
It's on my out list, dude.
I get
Wow.
it. I get it.
You hear that,
Sorry.
folks?
But like, this is a formidable opponent here. I would absolutely dump a shot of espresso into a Guinness at the end of a dinner.
This is the way you should start a night. A Guinness and a shot.
Yeah.
Of
Since
espresso.
Or a post-dinner bev, maybe.
Yeah, Dylan's been
A
out on
digestif.
espresso martinis for a while. He didn't get one at our Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Time.
Oh, that's true.
That's when that entered my out list that night.
that would ruin espresso martinis for me. If everyone at the table had one except for me while I was in the bathroom, I'd be like, one, y'all are shitty friends. Two, I'm officially never having one of these again.
I was so pouty.
Those are really good too.
They were good. They weren't sweet at all.
The fact that they came out and made them table side too and did like the whole explanation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
cool.
They ground the beans. They let Dave press the button to grind the beans.
Were you
It
taking
was a
them
bird
on, though?
grinder too.
$35 tableside espresso teenies for the squad,
was
minus Dillon.
It was a bad time for you to go take a Mondo in public.
I was gone for a minute and a half. I had a pee-pee.
It was a quick Mondo.
So rude, man.
There are people out there, since my tweet has gotten some visibility, that I have critics of this. People saying, well, coffee stouts have been around for a long time now. Go fuck yourself.
That's different though.
Like, it is different, David.
This is combining two completely different bevs.
I guarantee you that any coffee stout does not have as much caffeine in it as a Guinness with a shot or two of espresso dumped in it.
Right. No question.
Where did we go? Do you remember the coffee shop near the paint factory? The last office the last Grand X office. And
Yeah.
there's that
Yeah.
little coffee shop that opened up.
Forgot the name of it.
We went over there with Dan one time, and we all ordered coffee. And Dan ordered. He didn't know he was ordering. He ordered like an espresso, thinking like, "Oh, I'm gonna get some gas."
Yeah.
And they just gave him like the tiny little espresso saucer.
As espressos will come in.
And he's like, "Oh," he's like, "I thought it was something else."
That's such a Dan-ism.
It is.
His face.
It
He
is.
had
It's
such
perfectly
veiled
Dan.
smile, such veiled smile. He's like, "Ah."
I'll do that at airports sometimes because I don't want to pee. So I'll just go and get a like
Yeah,
like the
absolutely.
illy places. Like I'll just go up there and be like, yeah, I'll do a double shot of espresso.
Yeah.
One dude looked at me one time. He goes, "That's all?" He was like, he was a patron, not like the guy. And I looked at him and I said, "Yeah, I don't want to pee on the flight." And,
Mind your fucking business.
and he looked back at me. He goes, "That's a great idea." I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, I know, dude.
I just want the caffeine without all the liquid.
Exactly."
Makes sense.
That's like honestly one of the real problems with airports is that there's not like a special section where you can just go and easily do your coffee enema so you don't have to pee. Like that's like one of my biggest gripes with airports. I mean, TSA, obviously that, and like flights being delayed, but why is there no
you
coffee
can't bring it
enema?
into a bathroom stall?
You just don't have enough room to wiggle around.
Oh, that's fair.
One of my gripes with airports is that they don't have enough to go coffee things. Like you can't just go into like a bookstore and get like a Starbucks
Oh, out of
cold
the
brew.
fridge?
Yeah. I recently saw that in Austin, if you're walking away from like the Delta side and you're walking more through the Southwest into American Airlines side, they have a high brew, cold brew vending machine. This is great knowledge for all ball knowers out there because the lines at the Austin coffee spots are crazy long. If you can just go and swipe your credit card and get a vending machine popping out a can of cold brew.
Oh, a can. Okay.
Yeah, it's not
I
making
thought,
it there.
I thought they're making it in little cups.
No, but like that's kind of nice.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's a nicey.
It is a nicey.
It's definitely not a bogey move.
It's a birdie move.
It's a nicey birdie move.
It's annoying as hell though that you can't just go get a double shot of espresso can, Starbucks style, from like a random place. Like Big Coffee has completely eliminated that. Or I'm just not looking in the right spots.
Well, it's inflation.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Coffee is expensive these days.
Yeah. How much is
Joe
what's a
Biden.
shot of espresso and a Guinness going to run you? $12?
Probably
Probably.
the cost of one Guinness plus one espresso.
I think $11 plus a $1 tip, but I think you got to tip more for this because making a shot of espresso takes more effort than pouring a Guinness.
I love the sound of that espresso getting made.
It's gonna be a $13 thing.
Do it. Do the fucking sound.
Will, you got one?
No, you guys crushed it.
I think so too.
I'm happy with that performance.
Thank
You have to drink it quick though. Isn't that a thing with espresso? If it sits out for like 20 seconds, it starts to turn. Not turn bad.
I mean,
but
it's a
like
sip and a half. How long can you make it last?
I mean, that's that me espresso.
Why don't you find out? Why don't you take me for coffee?
All right, Will Halls.
Go and get your coffee, Halls.
Go put up your butt, Halls.
Dude, I tried your move, by the way, and it did not work.
Which one is that?
Where you go in the little breastfeeding place, the little like room that they have, and you do the coffee enema.
They
Well,
don't
I
like
went
it
in there
anymore?
and somebody knocked on the door, and it was a young mother, and I was like, she caught me with I had everything, and I was like, I gotta just.
Hey, I'm doing an espresso.
Do you really ask them for creamer when you're in there?
Yeah, straight from the source,
It's
man.
disgusting.
Right
dude.
off the tap.
It's
Collagen.
Disgusting.
Collagen's good for you.
Of course it is.
I saw a truck the other day while driving to work, and it was a collagen company. And all I can think of is, how do you get in that collagen?
I'm sorry. Does the truck run on collagen?
Yeah, I'm confused.
No, it
too.
was
It's renewable.
It was like a.
truck.
I'm not thinking of the right word. It wasn't collagen.
Oh,
Oh, I know what you're thinking. It's the
It's the breast milk thing.
starts with a P. Not that.
I don't know, man.
No, hold on. No,
No,
I know
we have
exactly
to,
what he's
we
talking
have to. I
about.
have to land the plane here. It's not going to sit right with me. What are we talking about?
Oh,
It's like it's like got a light brown tinge to it, like very, very light. But it was a truck, and I was like, are they carrying a bunch of this like breast milk stuff on this truck?
Oh man, it's definitely not this.
I botched this. This is on me. If you're unsubscribing right now, please stop. I'll be better moving forward.
I keep wanting to say Prevagen, but that's like not that.
No, we've got breastfeeding moms punching air right now.
Sorry, breastfeeding moms.
Hey, we stand you. We're allies.
Of course.
Hey, and if I'm ever in that little breastfeeding room at the airport, I'll hop right out and let you go do your thing.
That's gentlemanly of you.
I'm a hero.
You'll stop putting coffee in your butt so they can breastfeed in the room dedicated for breastfeeding.
Mm-hmm.
Is it what's in the placenta? I know that's. I'm telling you, there's something like this.
I don't know, man. I'm lost on this.
There's something in the process that
Colostrum.
Colostrum.
Colostrum, baby.
Good pull.
It's the first milk produced by the breast and is sometimes called liquid gold because of the nutritional value and deep yellow color. How are they getting colostrum at such a rapid clip that you can have a transportation vehicle full of it?
I think they're getting it from animals.
Okay. Like cow colostrum? I need to know.
I think that's got to be it. Cow.
Okay. I mean, I might try this. I've tried stupider things.
Colostrum. There it is.
Jaguar. They rebranded. People don't like it. Randy, can you play the video? There
Yes,
was a
I
link to
can,
that. I don't want to hear
because
that.
there was a
I don't
link
want to hear
this
that
time.
bullshit
Yeah,
from you
Randy.
anymore.
Admitting there wasn't a link the first time for the other one.
So Jaguar put out a new thing. It got so panned that even Elon responded to the tweet asking, "Do you sell cars?" Shut up, Elon.
That's epic.
Actually, I had a question because I also produce cars.
Is there a single car in this entire ad?
Nope.
I think they're doing a bit. The music's kind of vibe though. It's not gloopy enough. Like
This looks
like
like
this is an elaborate, like long play. They're gonna do something else. Like, just kidding.
what do you think of when you think of a Jaguar vehicle?
I think of the hood ornament.
I think of the iconic logo hood ornament.
I think
Sick.
of cars that are genuinely poor quality.
Really?
Yeah.
But I always associate it with okay, I'm not a car guy, so I don't know poor quality cars versus not. But their branding has always been very luxurious.
Of course.
Like I associate it with like driving in the English countryside. Like
Same. I do too.
yeah, like that kind of thing.
Cool. It's a cool brand.
Yeah. And I just don't understand why they would make it look like it's like
From the
every
future.
other startup out there.
This has the feel of like a nightclub that just opened up downtown, and it's gonna be one word, and you're gonna have to say it
Welcome to Jaguar.
like this.
But also futuristic.
We have colostrum martinis.
It's from the year like 2150. Just seems futuristic to me.
Like, what do you do if you're going to like a restaurant downtown and the elevator opens up and everyone's dressed like this?
Like, man, I'm at the wrong place.
Yeah, I underdressed.
They're on that.
I'm wearing
new
a
shit.
jacket right now. These dudes are from the future.
You're
Where's
wearing
the-
your skater clothes.
Where's the undercover cop core? I'm looking for that.
How would you ask this group of people for cocaine?
Just reach in their pockets.
I wouldn't know what to say.
My dad tried to get me to buy a car when I was in high school, and we went and looked at it, and it was a Jaguar. And I was like, Dad, I don't think I can do this. Like, you're buying this car for me, right? Like, I can't afford a car. I'm in high school.
It's like a new one.
No, it was a used one for $5,000. It was lipstick red,
Oh,
but there was tan interior, which was baller. But I just was like, I don't think I can justify $5,000 on an old ass Jaguar that's lipstick red. I appreciated my dad trying to get me to flex though. Can you imagine me pulling into the high school parking lot, parking that next to my sister's Subaru, which probably even cost more than that?
no.
I ended up driving that Subaru for about 10 years.
No.
Had a gas leak that I never fixed.
That seems like
Sick.
one of those vehicles you get pulled over a lot in.
Yeah. Yeah. I got pulled over a few times in high school. I was kind of a bad boy.
Wow. What were you doing? Texting and driving? Flipping
No,
your
I didn't
car?
text and drive.
He rolled the whip.
Yeah, you guys didn't have texting back when you were driving in high school, did
Yeah,
you?
we did. We had T9, motherfucker.
Okay.
Come on, Randy.
We didn't have that Michelle Obama lunch like you did.
Don't bring that up.
Randy's not happy about that, by
No.
the way.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Dave tried saying that it wasn't a big deal. I'm like, yeah, because you weren't.
No,
you
no.
didn't have those lunches. I had to deal with it.
I said a lot of people who are really all in on RFK healthy nutrition were big mad about Michelle Obama back in the day trying to get school lunches healthier. I don't know the merits of what she did. I've been informed that she just switched a lot of things to wheat.
She made things ass.
But Randy got real mad, and I was like, "What did I say?" And it's because Randy actually had to eat those lunches.
I had to eat the cardboard tortillas.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You
Was it
never
that
told
bad?
me. It's the first I'm hearing of it.
It wasn't good.
But were they healthier?
Apparently.
Look at you now.
Look at me now, Haas.
Yeah, I am.
Look at me now, Haas.
You look pretty healthy.
You look fine.
Why don't you say thanks, Michelle?
I'm not going to say thanks, Michelle.
Why?
Thanks, Michelle, on Randy's behalf.
Thanks, Obama.
There you go.
Remember that?
I too.
It applies. Anyways.
Did Ross get a Cybertruck?
No. Did he?
Call him.
Doesn't he shit on Elon pretty heavy?
57 seconds ago on Twitter. If you see me in the streets, try not to stare. And it's a picture of a Cybertruck in his driveway.
You know, I could see Ross getting a Cybertruck.
He had a Tesla already. So.
He did.
Why?
He did.
Please no, Ross. Please no.
Dude, why are you so jealous?
I couldn't be less.
You got to clean this thing up. Why is it so dirty?
You can't wash them. That's why.
It's a dusty ass whip.
You can't wash a Cybertruck.
Imagine rolling one of those.
Uh-uh.
I feel like it's really hard
Be loud as fuck.
Oh yeah.
because of how the weight distribution.
Well, yeah, they say they're more
is.
dangerous because they don't crumble like cars are supposed to. So if you get in a car accident, like your body's taking the brunt of the inertia, not the car.
That's not good.
Well, I was just more commenting about how the battery's on the bottom, and that's why they're more harder to tip.
I just texted him.
Isn't the battery very heavy too?
Yeah.
I had an Uber driver who also worked on diesel engines, and we had about a 28-minute dissertation on like why they're trash and why EVs are trash,
Huh.
and why diesels are sick. And honestly, like it was very informative. I don't remember any of it. I knew the battery was heavy. That was my big takeaway.
It's heavy.
Yeah, but you love heavies.
Colostrum.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
Let's just go have fun and let go with it.
Little Woodrose, let's go.
This weekend in fun, presented by Sparkle. Here's the problem, people. You're out, you're having your weekend in fun. You get some red wine. Red wine lovers know the struggle. Enjoy a glass, and suddenly your teeth look like you've been munching on berries all night. Sparkle is the first ever teeth whitening wipe made specifically for wine drinkers. No mess, no water, just a quick swipe, and your smile is clean. Can I sell you on these, Dillon?
Yeah.
They're easy and convenient. Pocket-sized, purse-sized, fits wherever you need it. It's perfect for date nights, dinners, wine tastings, or any place you'd rather not bring a toothbrush. And it preserves your palate. Unlike some gums or mints, Sparkle won't mess with the flavor of your wine. You can keep the taste experience intact and just lose those stains, baby. I mean, it's red wine season right now. If you think you're not going to go home for Thanksgiving and you're going to like drink some red wine, like you need this.
Hey, it's a great year for Merlot.
It is a great year for Merlot.
Especially if you got sparkles on hand.
Mm-hmm. You just don't want to be if you're going back to your parents' house for Thanksgiving and you got red wine on your teeth, then it makes you look drunker than you are.
Chelsea's gonna love this product. One sip and it's rough.
All you got to do is simply insert your finger into the wipe and wipe away the stains. No sink, no hassle. Go get it. Right now, you can use code STEAM for 20% off your order at sparklewipes.com. It's Sparkle without the vowels. You smell me? Never settle for wine stained teeth. Go to Sparkle, SPRKL wipes.com. Use Steam for 20% off. Dillon, what are you doing this weekend?
I'm happy to report that Ross does not have a Cybertruck. They gave him this while his Tesla is being serviced.
Oh, that's kind of great, actually. That's sick.
It is kind of cool. for a couple of days.
Yeah, it'd be fun to drive for a couple days. Get a
Big-
bunch of middle fingers and thumbs downs.
Big weekend ahead. Weather should be pretty close to perfect. I, along with my family, my father, my sister, my brother-in-law, Parks, and Chelsea, we are going to the Kentucky game, 2:30 Dennis time on Saturday, not Friday, on Saturday.
Say, I think you're going to be a little early, buddy.
And I'm pretty excited. Like I mentioned on Monday, Parks will be running onto the field before the game.
Is he playing?
He's not playing.
Are they
But he-
recruiting him?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not yet.
They have an offer.
He doesn't have good tape yet to put together.
I've been on his rivals.
So
It's pretty weak.
I'm extremely excited for that. I don't know what kind of how close I'm going to be able to get to the action to walk him down there. So I might get a peek inside the tunnel. I don't know how it works, but I'm pretty pumped for it.
You should try to run down there too.
Maybe I will.
They should let you.
Maybe. So that'll be really fun.
You could cook those kids.
Yeah, just fucking
Show them your
smoke 'em.
speed, dude. Show Sark what you're built with.
I'll pull something.
You've got a
man.
year of eligibility.
I'll pull something for sure. So that's going to be fun. Can't wait for that. And then that's pretty much all I have, actually. Nothing really else. Parks leaves for California on Sunday. He's going with his mom and his stepdad. They're going to do Thanksgiving in Palm Springs. So I'm going to miss the little guy for a little bit. So I'll be sad about that. But an otherwise pretty solid weekend ahead for your boy. Playoffs, his playoffs are over. They lost the other night, and then they have a game tonight. It's like a consolation game.
Don't even show up.
Lame. So he's bummed about that. So no more baseball.
That'll harden him.
Yeah.
It'll make him better moving forward.
We'll be back in the spring.
What's that boy getting into?
It's just basically like a prepare to go out of town the following week type weekend where you just get things in order around the house. Monday, Tuesday, we're here. And then I think we're either leaving late Tuesday or early Wednesday. But no major plans. We'll be low key. That's about it. The weather does look good, although Saturday it's gotten a little bit warmer than I wanted.
Yeah.
Still, I'm not going to complain. Sunny and 80, relatively dry air, so that's good. Yeah, just watching ball. Look, I know we've got that thing with Barrett potentially. Assuming he still wants to do it, but
Hey, Daddy's in.
I do kind of want. It's going to be I've got some Guinness in the fridge.
Woo! You gonna
I
turbo
don't-
those?
I don't have an espresso machine.
I do if you want to come by.
Oh man, it's just like that. I got that thing.
You just said you had a pretty open weekend.
Yeah.
No, I meant like it's open enrollment for benefits. So I'm gonna be like at home, like trying to figure out
Looking
like,
for the
when
best plan.
talking to my benefits administrator. What if I came by just for the espresso, had the beer in the console, got the espresso for me, and then dipped out?
You know
Did
what?
it right there.
I would take it. I would take it.
Will's got sauce calling him right now, middle of the show. So yeah, look, nothing major, but you may see some things on the story at DC Ruff on Instagram, at D Carter Ruff on Twitter.
Have me on the ground.
Add me on the Grom and the X, the Twitter. Go ahead. I saw you looking at that weather.
Yeah, not ideal weather in northern Michigan right now. 40s, cloudy, meh. Heading up, gonna go to the parents' house for Thanksgiving. Leaving on Friday. Just gonna chill with some loots. As of this weekend, I'm not really sure what our plans are. I think we're gonna keep it low key on Friday night when we get in. Get the boys set up for success for the rest of the trip. I got to set up a bed for myself, and then one of my absolute girls has her birthday on Saturday, so we're going out, hitting the town, having the grandparents babysit. A little tough. My mom's also got a birthday party that night for her friend turning 90, so she said she might not be home in time to babysit. I was like, "You're gonna be home in time. Like, she's turning 90. It's not
never
gonna,
know.
Not gonna go late.
Damn, 90.
Yeah, real one. And so yeah, just gonna be chilling out, Max, and relaxing, all cool. Might take Fritz over to the playground where there's a basketball court, run some fives. You know, hometown stuff. No big plans while we're up there, and that's kind of how it's meant to be.
You
Yeah.
should find a drained pool and fill it with cereal.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Watch that video, please.
Not a lot of pools though.
It'll rock your
I'll watch
shit.
that documentary.
It'll rock your shit, dude.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to go up there. Excited to see my parents and stuff. No, but you know, it's not as much fun to go up there during this time of year as it is during like midsummer, where you can just like play golf and go on the water all the time. So it's just gonna be a lot of chilling. I'm gonna start the Great British Baking Show this weekend. We've been saving it to hang out with my parents.
Okay.
They watch like network news and stuff, and I just don't feel like sitting there listening to the talking heads.
Who's our guy? David Muir.
The hair on that guy.
He's just got good hair.
Yeah. People say I look like him.
Really?
Yeah. Like all the time. People ask me for autographs and stuff like that. It's crazy. All right. Voicemails. Dropping tomorrow. Couple episodes next week.
Don't forget about those worst weekends.
Yeah. I'll be checking the mail. I'm going to be checking it all day. Check.
Hey, if you go out and have a worst weekend this weekend, like you actually, that'll count too.
Yeah, we'll count it.
Just tell us about it.
Count it.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Bye.